Some media experts and specialists label Saudi Arabia as a theocracy. Officially, the only country considered a true theocracy is Iran. But because Saudi Arabia controls the holy cities of Islam, Mecca and Medina, much of public opinion assumes that Saudi Arabia falls into the same category. In this video, we dismantle the myth of Saudi theocracy and argue that it is in fact an absolutist monarchy with a special political system. A theocracy is characterized by double legitimacy, both popular and religious. In Iran, the clergy has the last word over the president. Unlike Iran, Saudi Arabia is an absolutist monarchy, because power is concentrated in the hands of an all-powerful monarch. The structure of the state resembles a pyramid, where the ruler is supported by a religious elite. The religious elite in Saudi Arabia is Wahhabist. In the 18th century, the leader of Al-Saud clan made a pact with the conservative cleric Al-Wahhab. In exchange for protection, the Al-Saud clan received religious legitimacy. But power always remained in the hands of the Saudi dynasty, similar to how the first caliph of the Umayyad Caliphate, the second caliphate in history, instituted dynastic rule. According to writer Tim McIntyre Smith, Islam represents a supra-asabiyya, social solidarity. At the beginning, religion united the nomadic Bedouin tribes, Bod, and the settled populations, Hadar, into a community called Ummah. Tribal pacts between sheikhs and clans also played an extremely important role. Thus, religion legitimizes but does not govern. If we compare Saudi Arabia with Iran, the two powers are geopolitical and ideological rivals. Iran is a revolutionary, isolated theocracy, while Saudi Arabia is conservative, seeking to maintain the regional status quo. Saudi Arabia is unique because it controls Mecca and Medina. However, we cannot call it a theocracy, because that would mean that other powers in history such as the Mamluks and the Ottoman Empire, which both control the two holy cities, would also have to be considered archaic theocracies, a different type of sovereignty than popular legitimacy. And the most convincing argument is the following. Historically speaking, in Islam, Muhammad is the last prophet. To consider caliph or monarch a prophetic successor would be shirk, idolatry, a grave sin. This is why the Saudi king is the only the custodian of the holy places, not a theocrat. Although the line of the 12 imams descending from Ali, the prophet's cousin, is extremely important in Shiite Iran, Ali was still regarded as a man and not a prophetic successor of Muhammad in Sunni tradition. Imams are seen as having special religious authority in Shiism. Following the constitution of Medina and the recession of the Meccan revelations, religious and Medinan revelations, social organization, by the Prophet Muhammad, a perception was created that religion dominated the political sphere or stood on the same level. Nevertheless, we return to the argument of shirk. Muhammad, although considered the last messenger of Allah, was still human. When the Ummah, the Islamic community, was created, asabiyya, social solidarity, was realized through the Prophet Muhammad and his companions, spreading Islam further. Thus, in contemporary politics, the de facto religious leader of Iran is Ayatollah Khamenei, who directly controls the state, while the Grand Mufti of Saudi Arabia, the top religious leader, is not a supreme political leader, the Saudi king is. The king of Saudi Arabia and the early Sharif of Hijaz has carried the title of Custodian of the holy places. In addition, the Saudi crown prince Mohammed bin Salman seeks through various grand projects to reconcentrate power in the hands of the state, and through reforms to weaken Wahhabi influence. In conclusion, Saudi Arabia is not a theocracy. The state is a dynastic absolutist monarchy, supported by tribal and religious pacts. Thank you so much.